ये चिकन सैंडविच रेसिपी मिलेगी। डिलीशियस चिकन स्प्रेड्स का जार खोल और
Sorry for disturbance. Hi, my dear students. Welcome back. Once again, I am welcoming you all to this beautiful online learning platform, Unacademy. Unacademy is the India's largest online learning platform. So, I am welcoming you all to this beautiful online learning platform. First, we thank the Unacademy for providing such a beautiful facility and such a beautiful platform to share our views and to share our knowledge, okay, and to provide better information to the students. Now, we are happy to announce that now Unacademy is going to providing online training for GATE and engineering service exams. So, who are going to be writing the GATE and engineering service examinations? For them, it is a golden opportunity. Now, here your classes are taken care by India's best educators, IIT toppers, GATE toppers, IES toppers throughout India. From India, IIT toppers, IIT, IES toppers. Now these are the members, these are the faculty members for you. Okay, and well experienced faculty are going to handling your subjects in online. No need to move anywhere. Just by staying at your home itself, you can get the fruits. Okay, so by staying at your home itself, you can complete your GATE training. No need to move anywhere because outside situation is not good. Okay, outside COVID pandemic is going on. Now day to day, more number of cases we are getting. Okay, so my dear students, please restrict your movement, stay at home, stay safely. About myself, I G Venkata. I have 16 plus years of teaching experience. So far I mentored more than 60,000 students for their GATE examination. And at present I am pursuing PhD from JNTU, Kakinada. And my specialization is VLSI design. Now here we check how to get Unacademy learning app into our device. Just go to Play Store, type Unacademy, then you get the Unacademy learning app like this. Now in this, just click on this install button. By clicking this install button, it will install the Unacademy learning app into your device. Now, so what you will get by joining Unacademy? The first and foremost thing is you get the daily live classes. Daily live classes. So you can chat with your educator, engage the discussions. Now you can discuss with your faculty and you can ask your doubts and you can answer polls also. During classwork is going on, your faculty is going to conduct polls. So you can answer these polls also. Now, structured courses. Now, all our courses are structured in line with your exam syllabus. So with your exam syllabus, it is structured in line properly, and that is helpful to the student for best preparation. Okay, and live tests and quizzes to evaluate your preparation. You feel that you completed one topic. Let us take transistor. You are feeling that your transistor is, you are thorough with your transistor. Now how can you know you are thorough with your transistor? You can't assess yourself just after completion of the preparation. You can't say I prepared everything clear. Okay, by writing number of tests on that and by analyzing your performance in the test, then only you come to conclusion that preparation of that particular topic is completed. So for that you need to write more number of tests and quizzes. Okay, so more number of tests and quizzes you need to write. So they are providing that, and unlimited access. Yeah, this is the beauty. So once you take in a subscription on this, you get unlimited access of your classes. So you can attend live classes and recorded courses also you can watch. Recorded courses, what it is? For example, due to my emergency work, yesterday I was unable to attend the class. Okay, no problem. Today, make your time free and go to app, whatever the class yesterday completed, just go to that. Now, use that class. Already that yesterday's class recorded session is available in your app. Now, take that class, listen the class. Now just attend the class. Number of times. Okay, I attended the class regularly. But while preparing the subject, I am unable, I got some doubts. So I want to clarify my doubts. So you may feel that no one is available. Okay, everyone is available to you to clarify your doubts. Just go back to your app. Whatever the class you attended on the topic is already recorded session is available in your app. Just go to that recorded session and click on that. Now it will display that recorded session. Now by listening that class once again, you can clarify your doubts. So like that, multiple times, number of times, infinite number of times, you can access your classes. You can view your or watch your classes. And now the beauty here is any of your device you can use. No need of any computer, no need of any desktop. Even if you have a proper mobile, that is sufficient to listen the classes. Okay. So my dear students, please think of all these things. How beautiful all these are. Attending live classes, top educator is coming. Okay, see, we are seeing only toppers on paper, on TV, but now directly live interaction is there. You can interact the topper with live. IES topper, GATE topper, IIT topper. You can interact with them directly, and he is going to explain the subject to you. And structured courses, your course is structured in a proper, well organized manner. And live tests and quizzes, so many number of live tests are they going to be conducting, and so many number of quizzes they are going to be conducting. Okay, and unlimited access. So to get the, once you get a subscription, you can access these videos, you can view those videos number of times. Okay, this is about what you are going to getting. Next, there are two types of plans here. First one is a plus plan. Second one is iconic plan. So in iconic subscription, if you are taking iconic subscription, then what you are going to getting is, in iconic subscription, we are taking your GATE and engineering service preparation to next level by providing personal coach to you. In that, personal coach means it is a one-to-one guidance. He is going to guiding only you, not your class, not your friends, okay, not your team, not the people who are attending online. He is going to guiding only you. One-to-one mapping, simple. Linearity. For every student, there is a one guide, one coach. Now that coach is not an engineering student, not a graduate. He is top exam expert. He has much experience on the analysis of your exam. That expert we are taking, and we are assigning that expert is the guide to you. Why? Because he is going to useful to you in the increasing of your rank. You need to get a best rank. His role is very, very important in that. He is going to analyze your exam paper personally, and that is called personal exam analysis. And from that, they will identify the gaps in your preparation. To fulfill those gaps, what you have to do, like, so proper study plan you need first of all, and respect to material you want, Those two things is provided by that personal coach. They will provide a proper study strategy. Okay, preparation strategy, that is study plan and learning resources. Respective material they will provide. By following these things effectively, every student can get success in the examinations. Next, study tracker. Now, how much topic is completed or how much syllabus is completed, how many subjects are completed, how is your preparation going on. So you can assess all these, you can get that data, and you can review yourself with your personal coach by participating in study tracker plan and study booster workshops. Okay, by participating in that, you can evaluate your progress by weekly with personal coach. Okay, now in that meeting what we are going to discuss. Okay, sir, I completed EDC. Okay, in EDC, what are the important topics? Okay, these are the important topics. Now, are you familiar with this topic? How many problems you solved in this problem, in this topic? How many models you solved? Okay, this is our next topic. How many problems you solved? Okay, is there any link up with this topic and the topics what you completed previously? Okay, are you in a position to link up those two? Like that type of discussion is going on. Okay, based on that, you can track your preparation. Okay, or your progress. Next, means question and answer practice. Okay, to strengthen your mains answer writing through regular practice with evaluation and personalized feedback. To strengthen your mains answer writing through regular practice exams. So regularly we are conducting practice examinations. By participating in that, by involving in that, by writing more number of exams in that, okay, you can evaluate yourself and you get the personal feedback, personalized feedback from your personal coach. And unlimited, sorry, all benefits of plus. So as a plus subscriber, what are the benefits they are getting? As a plus subscriber, you can get those benefits also. In addition to these three, you can get these benefits. And okay, now there are live classes from top educators, mock tests and quizzes, structured batch courses in line with exam syllabus. Okay, so these are the things you are going to be getting. Next, so plus subscription. Just before we completed iconic subscription, now we are moving to plus subscription. In plus subscription, similar to that, daily live classes you can get. So in that you can chat with your educator, engage in discussions, ask your doubts and answer polls. Next, structured courses. In this, okay, all our courses are structured in line with your exam syllabus. Structured in line with your exam syllabus. That means it is structured properly to help for best preparation of you. And live tests and quizzes. So evaluate your performance with regular mock tests and quizzes and get a detailed analysis on your performance. How is your performance on that? Okay, and unlimited access. Once you take in a subscription, you can access all our live sessions as well as recorded courses. You can watch from comfort of your device. Okay, it is not specified to computer required for this. This much configuration laptop is required. This much configuration desktop is required. Not like that. You can, comfort is your thing. You can take in a simple smartphone. You can use it. That is sufficient. Okay, and tab you have, okay, that is sufficient. So by using all these you can get the benefits. Okay, now so this is about plus subscription. Okay, this is about plus subscription. Now, okay, now we are going to solving the problems on transistor biasing. Okay, already last session we complete a transistor biasing. Now we are moving to problems on it. Okay, now see this first problem. Check the region of operation and operating point. Check the region of operation and operating point. The given beta is 100. Beta value of the transistor they given as 100 for these two transistors, and VBE is 0.7 and VCE saturation is 0.2 volts. First I am going to try to calculating the operating point. So in that process of calculating operating point, first we need to calculate base current. Okay, so now first I am going to checking this circuit. Taking this circuit for this base current. So this is the base current. First they given VBE value. This is the base current. IB. Now just apply the KVL to input loop. KVL to input loop. So here I am applying KVL to input loop. Input loop. By applying KVL to input loop, we can write 2.7 volts equals to IB into 100 kilo ohms, 100 kilo plus VBE. From this, we can write IB is 2.7 minus VBE. They given VBE value 0.7. Okay, I am using this 0.7 by 100k. Now it is 2 by 100k. That is 20 microamperes. 20 microamperes. Okay, is a IB into 100k plus VBE 0.7. So far we calculated IB value. So okay, now once you know IB, just go and calculate IC. So now IC is beta times IB. So beta is given 100, IB is 20 micro. Now it is 2 milliamperes. IC is 2 milliamperes. And after that, I am going to calculating VCE. Just take this VCE. This is our VCE and it is your IC. So by applying KVL to output loop, so I am applying KVL to output loop. By applying KVL to output loop, we get 5 equals to IC into 1 kilo ohm plus VCE. Therefore, VCE equals to 5 minus IC into 1k. 5 minus IC value 2 milli into 1 kilo ohm. It is 5 minus 2. It is 3 volts. Okay, and if you want, you can calculate emitter current also. It is 1 plus beta times ID. Simple. That's it. Okay, now so far we calculated operating point. Therefore, operating point is VCE comma IC 3 volts comma 2 milliamperes. Now, at the same time, they ask the question, check the region of operation. Now, in which region it is operating? Active region or cutoff, sorry, saturation region. Okay, now in saturation region, to operate it in saturation region, only the difference is IC is greater than or equal to IC maximum. In that case only the transistor is operating in saturation region. Now I am going to take the same circuit. So this is the circuit given to you. It is 2.7 volts. They given. It is 100 kilo ohms and it is plus 5 volts. It is 1 kilo ohm they given. Okay. If this transistor is in saturation, okay, let BJT is in saturation. Once it is in saturation, the voltage between VCE is equals to VCE saturation, and whatever the current here we have IC is equals to IC saturation. IC saturation is nothing but a IC maximum collector current flowing through that. Okay. Now you may ask one thing, how can we know that? Already in problem they given VCE saturation to you. So VCE saturation they given as 0.2 volts in your problem. See this, VCE saturation 0.2 volts they given. Okay, so you are feeling that now you are saying that your transistor is in saturation. Okay, now so once it is saturation, now its operating point in saturation is simple, VCE saturation comma IC saturation. That's it. That is the operating point in saturation region. No need to calculate any more things. Now VCE saturation already they given. Now what about IC saturation or IC maximum? So I am going to applying KVL to output loop. So by applying KVL to output loop, here we get 5 equals to IC maximum into 1K plus VCE saturation. That's it, simple. Now from this, IC maximum equals to 5 minus VCE saturation by 1K. So now it is 5 minus VCE saturation they given 0.2 volts by 1 kilo ohm. Now it is 4.8 milliamperes. So the maximum collector current is 4.8 milliamperes. So now previously whatever the IC we got is 2 milliamperes. So now this IC maximum is greater than IC value in this. Whatever the IC we have, regular IC, okay, compared to that, it is IC maximum is greater. So therefore IC maximum is greater than IC. Okay, so this IC is this one. Previous case, whatever the IC we calculated from base current. So IC maximum is greater than IC. Okay, sir. So therefore transistor is in, sorry, we need to identify the circuit is operating in which region. Okay, if IC maximum is greater than IC, then transistor is in saturation region. And if the same thing, now whatever the IC we have, see this, now the regular IC flowing through this one is, now therefore IC is, sorry sir, whatever the IC value you are maintaining in your device, if IC value is, whatever the IC you have, that IC value is greater than or equal to IC maximum, then transistor is in saturation. Okay, now in this case, if IC is greater than IC maximum, then transistor is in saturation. Now what is the value of IC? We got IC value is 2 milliamperes. So IC is 2 milliamperes. In this problem, IC is 2 milliamperes and IC maximum is 4.8 milliamperes. Therefore, IC maximum, IC is less than IC maximum. Whatever the required collector current to take your transistor into saturation, that much collector current is not flowing in the transistor. Okay, therefore transistor is in active region. Is in active region. So once it is active region, this is the operating point what we calculated. So first circuit what they given is in active region. Okay, now I am moving to next circuit. This is our second circuit. So first I am calculating IC maximum for better understanding purpose. First I am going to identifying the region of operation. After that I am going to operating point. First I am calculating region of IC maximum. So IC maximum is, here is VCE, this is IC. Now IC maximum is written as, similar to the previous case, 5 minus VCE saturation by 3 kilo ohms. Now it is, so it is 5 minus 0.2 by 3K. It is 4.8 volts by 3 kilo ohms. Okay, now it is 1.6 milliamperes. Maximum collector current is 1.6 milliamperes. Now I am going to calculating, this part is over. Now I am going to calculating IC value. If this IC is greater than this maximum, then transistor is in saturation. That's it. Now as usual, first I am going to calculating IB. So just apply KVL to this, and this is the base current IB. From this we can write base current is 2.7 minus 0.7 VBE by 100K. Same procedures are previous problem, previous circuit, whatever the procedure we followed, here also I am following same thing. It is 2 by 100K, that is 2 milliamperes. And immediately I am going to IC. IC is beta times IV. So which is beta is given 100 into 2 milliamperes. That is, sorry sir, 2 micros are here. Now 100 into 2 micro. Sorry sir, 20 micro. It is 2 milliamperes. See, whatever the IC we have, that is greater than IC maximum. Okay, therefore IC is greater than IC maximum. Therefore transistor is in saturation. Is in saturation region. So once it is in saturation region, operating point is VCE saturation comma IC saturation. IC saturation. Now that value is VCE saturation, they given 0.2 volts, and IC saturation is nothing but IC maximum. This is nothing but IC saturation. That is 1.6 milliamperes. This is the operating point. So my dear students, please don't get any confused. What is this IC minimum, IC maximum? What is this IC? Don't confuse. IC means, IC is due to the external biasing conditions what you applied, due to that RB, RC, supply 2.7, all these things, due to all these things, the amount of current flowing, possible amount of current flowing through that is the IC. Okay. Now IC maximum is if transistor is in saturation. If we are assuming if transistor is in saturation, the maximum possible current in that one is IC maximum. Okay. If transistor is in saturation, we are assuming that if transistor is in saturation, what is the possible collector current? That is IC maximum or IC saturation. That is just we have first I calculated that this is the maximum possible collector current. This is the maximum possibility. If your collector current is more than that, then your transistor is in saturation region. Now I calculated actually how much collector current is flowing through that. This is the limitation for saturation. Now actual collector current flowing through that I calculated. Now it is greater than this. So once it is more than IC maximum, that means your transistor is operating in saturation region. Saturation region. Okay, so don't confuse. Now you may ask one thing, sir, why you taken these two problems simultaneously? Why you given this problem? Is just before we analyze, this transistor is operating in active region and this transistor is operating here in saturation region. Here what is the modification you done? 2.7, 2.7 fine, 100K, 100K, same VBE, same beta value, same supply voltage, emitter grounded, but here is the difference. So collector current resistance is increased from 1 kilo ohm to 3 kilo ohms. So in a transistor circuit, just by increasing the collector resistance, you can drive your transistor or you can switch your transistor from active region to saturation region. That's it. Just by increasing the collector resistance, you can switch your transistor from active region to saturation region. Okay. So in exams, there is a possibility to ask the questions like that. In a transistor, by doing the following modification, your transistor can switch from active to saturation region. Increasing RB, increasing RC, or decreasing RC, okay, or decreasing or increasing RE, like that. That means just by changing the resistors, we called it as in generally biasing resistors. This is a collector biasing resistor, this is base biasing resistor, this is a emitter biasing resistor if RE is there. Okay, now so that is the important point you need to be considered. See, so active means base to emitter junction is forward and collector to base in reverse bias. Saturation means both the junctions are in forward bias. So just by increasing the collector resistance, your collector junction is in reverse bias. Now here, just by increasing resistance, your collector junction is switched from reverse bias to forward bias from here to here. That is the only difference. Okay. Now, so I am writing the important point what I gain from that. So important point is by increasing the collector resistance, so generally we call that resistance is RC, collector resistance, generally we call it by RC. Transistor can be switched from active region to saturation region. Active region to saturation region. So this is the important point we gain from this problem. Okay. So this is the conclusion from the problem. So now we are going to the next problem. Say this, the same type of problem. Okay, so here it is 20k, it is 2k. Now check the region of operation by taking beta this much and VBE and this much VCE. Now first I am taking this problem, checking this. For this problem, what is the IC maximum? Okay, first I will copy that problem. Okay. And similarly I am going to copying this one also. So both are solving individually. See this. Now for this they given VBE 0.7 and so this is IC. Let us take this is IB. Here it is 1 volt and first I am calculating IC maximum and they given VCE maximum also, VCE saturation also they given. Now they given VCE saturation 0.2 volts. So from this data I am going to calculating IC saturation. Now by applying KVL to that, 12 equals to IC saturation or IC maximum into 20k plus VCE saturation. From this, IC maximum is 12 minus VCE saturation by 20K. Now IC maximum is, it is nothing but a IC saturation is 12 minus VCE, 12 minus VCE saturation 0.2 volts by 20K. Therefore it is 11.8 by 20K. So which is 5.9 milliamperes. This is IC maximum. Maximum possible collector current is this much. If you are now calculate regular collector current in this, if that is greater than this value, then it is in saturation. If it is less than that, it is in active region. Just this is IB. Now I am applying KVL to input loop. KVL to input loop. So 1 volt equals to 30K into IB plus VBE. Therefore IB is 1 minus VBE 0.7 volts by 30K. 0.3 by 30K. Okay. So it is 1 by 100. 0.1 by 100. Okay. You can take it 0.1 by 10 or 1 by 100. So it is 10 microamperes. That is IB. So once you know the IB, just calculate IC. IC is beta times IB. Beta is 100 and IB is 10 micro. So that is 1 milliamp. 1 milliamp. Now the conclusion is, therefore IC is, whatever the IC we have, that is less than IC maximum. Less than IC maximum. So whatever the collector current flowing through that, less than the saturation current. So your transistor is in active region. Therefore transistor is in active region. Transistor is in active region. Okay. Now transistor is in active region. Now in active region, just I am going to calculating operating point. The same IC operating point. Now applying KVL to output loop. Therefore KVL to output loop. So 12 equals to IC into 20K plus VCE. Therefore VCE is 12 minus IC into 20K. That is 12 minus IC is 1 milli. Just a minute. Sorry sir, it is a modification. It is a 11.8 by 20. It is, sorry, it is 0.59, not 5.9. Sorry, 0.59. So once it is 0.59, now IC is greater than IC maximum because it is only 0.59. So it is 1 milli. So transistor is in saturation region. So I'm very sorry, sir. I done a mistake in this here. So now it is in saturation region. So in saturation region, therefore operating point is VCE saturation, comma IC. IC saturation. So VCE saturation, we know already they given 0.2 volts and IC saturation is 0.59 milliamperes. 0.59 milliamperes. Okay, now see this here. Now the procedure is what we are following is, first we are going to calculating the IC maximum. IC maximum is this one. This is your IC maximum. Okay. So it is IC maximum. IC maximum and IC saturation both are same, no change in that, both are equal. You can call it by either IC maximum or you can call it by either IC saturation. Now if your IC is, now this is going to be the above that, it is saturation region. If your IC value is below this, that is active region. That's it. Active region. Okay, so this is your IC. If your IC is above this, greater than this, IC is greater than or equals to IC maximum, then it is in saturation region. So if your IC value is less than, IC is less than IC maximum, then transistor is in active region. That's it. First I am calculating maximum IC maximum I am calculating. After that I am calculating IC, just comparing those two. By comparing those two, I am going to identifying the transistor is operating in which region. That's it. Now I am going to take the next one. This is the case. Now in this, so the same VBE they given. So VBE is 0.7 volts they given, and this is the current IB. This is the current IC, VCE. Now first I am calculating IC maximum. So in this problem also they given the VCE saturation, they given already. VCE saturation. So VCE saturation is 0.2 volts they given. Now, so we can write IC maximum is, from previous analysis I am writing directly IC maximum, which is nothing but a IC saturation is VCC 12 minus VCE saturation 0.2, 12 minus 0.2 by 2 kilo ohms. Now it is 2K. So it is 11.8 by 2 K. It is 5.9 milliamperes. So IC maximum is, this is your IC maximum now in this problem. it is 5.9 milliamperes. This is your IC maximum. Okay. Now calculate IC value from this circuit. So applying KVL to this loop. By applying KVL to this loop, I am getting IB. Now just applying KVL to input loop. So from this 1 volt equals to 30K into IB plus 0.7 VBE. So from this IB is 1 minus 0.7 by, it is volts, it is also in volts, 30K. It is 0.3 by 30K. Now it is 0.1 by 10 or 1 by 100, 10 microamperes. Now IC is beta times IB. So beta is 100 into 10 micro, that is 1 milliamp. So now your IC is 1 milliampere, less than this IC maximum. Therefore IC is less than IC maximum. Once IC is less than IC maximum, from this you can conclude that transistor is operating in active region. Okay, if IC is greater than IC maximum, then it is in saturation, but IC is less than this, so it is in active region. Now as per regular procedure, calculate the operating point by VCE by applying KVL to output loop. Now applying KVL to output loop. Now VCC, sorry, 12 equals to IC into 2K plus VCE. Therefore IC equals to 12 minus VCE by, sorry, we need VCE because already we calculated IC value. VCE equals to 12 minus IC into 2K. Therefore VCE is 12 minus IC value, already you got 1 milli, into 2K. Now it is 12 minus 3, it is 9 volts. Therefore operating point is 9 volts comma 1 milliampere. That's it. This is the operating point of the circuit. This is the procedure to calculate the operating point. Okay, in this case also, if you observe the circuit diagram, now we observed finally it is in saturation region, it is in active region. Just by decreasing the collector current, transistor is switched from active region to, sorry, saturation region to active region, or by increasing collector resistance, transistor is switched from active to saturation. Therefore here also it was observed that transistor is switching from saturation to active region by decreasing the collector resistance. Saturation to saturation region to active region by decreasing the collector resistance. collector residence. RC. That's it. So if RC is high, transistor is in saturation. If RC is low, transistor is in active region. That's it. Okay. Now, so thank you very much for spending your time with us. So we have so many problems. We solve those problems in next session. Now see this, here are our top educators. Tiwari sir, he is IIT topper, 7 years of experience in GATE and engineering service teaching, and he is author of the book GATE in 75 days. Ankit Goyal sir, he obtained All India first rank twice in GATE electrical, and he was awarded President of India gold medal in IIT Indore. And Sanchit Jain sir, he is the computer science faculty, having experience more than 8 years. And Jaspal Singh sir, he is the ex-IES officer, All India rank 4th, and he is ex-senior MEDIC faculty. And at state level and GATE, he is also a topper. Okay, based on these things, we are claiming that our educators are the top educators. Now here are few more top educators. Here also same. Now, so just we glance, what are the different engineering disciplines available in an academy? ECE, electronics and communication engineering, chemical engineering, mechanical engineering, computer science and IT department, instrumentation engineering, electrical engineering, civil engineering, production and industrial engineering. Now two subscriptions we have, two types of plans, Plus Plan and Iconic Plan. In Plus Plan, India's best educators are handling your subjects. Interactive live classes are there, structured courses and PDFs, live tests and quizzes. All these things are available in Iconic also. But by providing a personal coach, we are taking your preparation to the next level. Here is the role of personal coach. Once you've written exam, your personal coach is going to perform analysis on that, and that is called personalized test analysis. After that, they prepare a proper study planner to you, and respective material also they will provide. By following these two, every student can get success in their examinations. Okay. Now we move to Plus Plan. In Plus Plan is available at different subscriptions: 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, 1.5 years, and 2 years. And here the beauty is EMI option also available. Don't forget, by using my code VROUT10 during subscription, you get it by 10% discount. See this, actual cost is 30,250. By using my code VROUT10 during subscription, you get it by 10% discount. After discount, it became 27,225 rupees. Don't forget to use my code. Now we are moving to Iconic Plan. In Iconic Plan, it is available in only two subscriptions, 1 year and 2 years. For 1 year, it is 50,250 rupees. By using my code, you get it by 10% discount, and my code is VROUT10, and you get it by 45,225 rupees, 10% discount. And thanks for spending your valuable time with us. Don't forget to use my code VROUT10 during subscription. Please subscribe us and join our Telegram group for getting latest updates on our upcoming videos. Hit the bell icon for getting notifications, and please give your valuable comments on YouTube to strengthen ourselves. Okay. Now thanks to one and all, and once again I am welcoming you all to this beautiful online learning platform, Unacademy. Thank you very much.